Knock knock.
Who's there?
TCSN. Welcome. I'm Kendall, and this is another episode of TCSN. This past weekend, terror struck in Paris, France. Many innocent people had been shot dead while eating dinner, watching a band, and more. The president was watching a soccer game while he heard gunshots at a nearby pub and rushed home. Francois Hollande immediately sent out their National Guard and locked down the border. And now up with Andy with national news.
Thanks, Kendall. This is national news. In the early morning of November 20th, Douglas Hughes made a deal. So he flew a gyrocopter through some of the nation's most restricted airspace without a license. That by itself is at least 6 months in prison. But since that wasn't bad enough, he landed in the Capitol's lawn in Washington, D.C. That made him more than 10 months in prison. He's expected to plead guilty in court, for he is truly guilty. His attorney, Mark Goldstone, however, pleaded with the judges to make sure he didn't receive a sentence more than 10 months. He said that his April 15th stunt was a way to call attention to what he called the influence of big money in politics. Now on to Jared with state and local news.
Thanks, Andy. Have you ever wanted to make a difference by helping people? Well, John and Bill Molot did by helping a deer and turkey expo in Indianapolis. John and Bill wanted to make a difference, so they went to a deer and turkey expo to help hunters and farmers work together to feed the poor. This food goes to the people in Hamilton and close counties. They work together with the Wheeler Mission, the Salvation Army, and Grace Community Church. They raise the funds and awareness to the media, and they try to approach the hunters. The hunters and farmers are able to donate without costing themselves at all. The Molots cover the processing fee. These people are helping people in need by getting them the basic necessities that they need. Now on to Kaylee.
Jared, if a disaster were to happen, wouldn't you want to know that your loved ones were safe? That's the goal of Facebook's safety feature, to let people know that their loved ones are okay. Facebook's safety tool is a rarely activated feature that allows people to check that off that they are okay. Their profile will then show that they are indeed safe. Facebook activated this feature for the Paris attacks, and within 24 hours, 4 million people marked that they were safe. Until Friday, this was only activated for natural disasters. Facebook received criticism for not activating it sooner, for example, during the Lebanon attacks. Mark Zuckerberg, CEO of Facebook, said that he was aware of the other violent instances that have happened recently, and the tool will be used for other human disasters to come. Now on to Olivia with good news.
Okay, thanks, Kaylee. Now for some good news from New York. The holidays can cause people to do great things. This week, a woman bought out a whole toy store in order to make homeless children feel special this holiday season. The toy store was going out of business, and she saw the toys and thought they should go to a good cause. She then donated all of these thousands of items to a service for homeless children in New York. This was a bit bigger than what she normally does, because she usually just buys individual birthday presents for them. It's still amazing that she does this, even though she probably gets the same amount of income as everyone else. She has such a big heart. Now, in the spirit of Thanksgiving, have you heard of the scarecrow that was promoted because he was outstanding in his field? Goodbye from TCSN Student News.